Prajanchai and Jonathan Diabella exchange words as we edge closer to a rematch to settle the score as the undisputed strawweight kickboxing king and Kaito Ono to make his long-anticipated debut at One Friday Fights 109 against Mohammad Siasarani. This is the One Championship News Show, and it's coming up next on Fighting with Friends. Welcome back to Fighting with Friends and still the undisputed African fighting podcast champion of the world. It's just me today, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Let's see if we can get out of here in under 10 minutes. I'm going to start with our leading story this evening. That is Jonathan Diabella and Prajanchai exchanging words here in the media. As you can see, Prajanchai coming out saying, I want the rematch with Diabella because he thinks he won. I can fight him under any rules, Muay Thai, kickboxing, or boxing. I'm always ready. Now I have the experience and I know how to fight him. The result will be the same. Of course, alluding to the fact that he did previously beat Jonathan Diabella by unanimous decision in, very close fight. Because as you can hear, Diabella did believe that he won that fight. Diabella came out saying that Prajanchai should stop making excuses and sign to fight him instead of calling out someone who just got knocked out in Takedo. They have to fight first. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing the Takedo fight either, but I think all being fair, these two should fight each other because I mean one is the interim, one is the undisputed. And yeah, we should have a fight between these two. And it is 1-0 in the series, so let's see how it goes. And yeah, I think Devilla put on a good enough show of himself in that first fight to deserve a rematch. So yeah, give the man what he wants. And I think I can speak on behalf of the fans when I say that, yeah, we do want to see that fight. Diabella did look very good last time out, beating Sam A at 1-1-7-2. So yeah, I'm very excited to see this one, and hopefully Chaudhry Sityodtong makes it happen. Um, Gonna go to a little clip now that I found a few minutes ago on X. This is via Nick Atkin. Nick Atkin, of course, keeping you up to date with all the One Championship news. So give him a follow on Twitter, YouTube as well. He's really doing some great work for the fans. But yeah, gonna play the clip and then just give you a bit more insight as to where DeBella's head's at.
If he says no, I'm not going to fight DiBella, would you entertain another fight?
Yeah, I
And
don't
what?
mind. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind defending my interim title. If he's still going to be the champion and he wants to go a different division, I don't mind defending my interim title. I don't mind. I just want to I would like to fight him. That he's the champion, so I got to beat him first. That would be my first choice. But if I have to continue fighting without he wants to go fight other guys, yeah, I don't mind defending my interim title if that's a thing.
But
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan DeBella, just wanting a fight, really, which I can really respect. Even if Prajanchai doesn't want to fight him immediately, he's still willing to put his interim title on the line, and I think we got to put some respect on his name for that. Prajanchai is, of course, the two-weight championship. He's a strawweight champion at both kickboxing and Muay Thai. He's been very active in the Muay Thai sphere. So yeah, if he doesn't want to fight Debela immediately, I'm very happy to hear Debela wants to fight and defend his title. But yeah, I think that's definitely a fight that should happen. I mean, 1+1 is 2. Interim versus undisputed. It's got to happen. So hopefully, Chaudhry Sityodtong gets that one done, and we can see that. I believe they're targeting 1-1-7-3, and yeah, that would be another fantastic fight. Very much looking forward to another pay-per-view from the One Championship organization. So yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts on that one. Like and subscribe to Fighting with Friends. We'll keep you right up to date with all the happenings in the One Championship. Gonna go to our next segment here. That is Sua Kim announcing that he'll be fighting at Bantamweight going forward. Sua Kim looking absolutely amazing in his last fight at One Friday Fights 100. We beat Como with, I believe it was by second round KO. Yeah, second round TKO. But I mean, go and watch that fight. This man has an aura about him that is very rarely seen in any organization. So, yeah, I mean, I've only seen him fight a handful of times, but yeah, there's just something about this guy that seems very special. I don't know if it's just an air of self belief that he carries about him, but yeah, he's a scary dude, scary to face, and just great to see. He's got such an arrogance and such a disdain about him for his opponents that yeah, it's just something else, and you just got to see it to understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, if you haven't seen the fight against Como with that one Friday Fights 100, definitely check that one out and let me know in the comments what you think about that. But yeah, he has announced that he wants to go up to bantamweight. Um, and I mean, you look at the bantamweight division. This is arguably, but in my opinion, the most stacked Muay Thai division in the entire organization. So I think he'll be a very welcome addition here, and hopefully he can crack into that top five. And I'd like to see him really come up against the top brass of the organization here. So yeah, very much looking forward to that. I don't think he's quite there yet, but like I said, he's definitely got something about him, and definitely want to keep an eye on. So yeah, that's Sua Kim, ladies and gentlemen. Remember the name Sua Kim, and yeah, keep an eye out. Yeah, I'll just go over to his record next up, and yeah, like I said, devastating performance against Commonwealth. Only one decision on his name here, and two losses. But yeah, as you can see, he's currently on a 4 fight streak. So yeah, possibly ready for a call up to pay per view and maybe a high level opponent. But either way, like I said, just keep an eye out for Suakim because yeah, he's definitely one to watch. Um, yeah, keep moving then, and we'll go here to Kaito Ono, who unfortunately at 172 his bout was cancelled against Murat Grigorian. Murat Grigorian missing weight there again. Comes back to Sua Kim moving up to bantamweight, possibly something that a lot of fighters should consider because yeah, we have seen a lot of fighters fail on the scale. Excuse that I'm there, but yeah, they failed on the scale, and we've had I think 3 champions this year lose their titles on the scale. So definitely something worth investigating there. So I do think Sua Kim has the right idea. But back to the story, Kaito Ono making his long anticipated one championship debut. This is set for one Friday Fights 109, and this is against Mohammad Siasarani. So yeah, we'll go to Kaito Ono's topology page. As you can see, well established there, 2 belts on the man's on his chest there. And yeah, I did notice that he beat Masaki Noiri by unanimous decision in a kickboxing bout back in June 2022. So yeah, I mean the man's, you can see his record there, just dubs, the odd loss, but yeah, you can see more often than not the man finds a way to win. So yeah, much anticipated debut coming up there. So definitely keep an eye out for Kaito Ono. He's coming up against Mohammad Siasarani, who's been a mainstay here at one championship. I think he been on the Friday fights cards for such a long time. You can see some really big names there. Sitachai, Shadow. So he's fought a lot of top opponents. You can also see that his fights go all the way back to one Friday Fights 2 in 2023. So yeah, he's been around for a while, and you can see these guys make quite quick turnaround. So you can see he's had 4 fights in 2023, 3 fights, 2 fights in 2024, and one thus far in 2025. Coming off his most recent win against Lu Mingyang. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Yeah, so Kaito Ono, definitely one to keep an eye on. And yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna finish off here with just a bit of entertainment for you. This is from our boy Tetsuya, who is also absolutely killing the game on X in terms of one championship news. So definitely give him a follow. It's his name there, Tetsuya. And yeah, just gonna show you a bit of Sam Ace kicks. This is the man that Jonathan Diabella beat. So Prajanchai, give my man his shot there, bruh. Let's make it happen. Charlie, sit you down. But yeah, check this out. Insane. So one more time. Absolutely insane. And I think that's a fantastic note for us to end off here. So yeah, short show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not going to take too much of your time this time. Brother Guy is the actual expert when it comes to the One Championship analysis. And he'll be back next time. So, yeah, be sure to tune in for that. But yeah, if you haven't made it this far, please don't forget to like and subscribe to Fighting with Friends. But most importantly, have a great week. We'll be back with some more content this week. So, yeah, be sure to tune in. But yeah, just thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time on Fighting with Friends.